Hi everyone, and welcome to this very special video for ThinkerThemer. I'm Amy and this is my wonderful fiance, love of my life, Maggie.
Hello.
And together we review games from two different perspectives. I'm the thinker, all about the mechanics, and Maggie is all about the story, getting immersed in a game. And if you watch our channel, you'll know that that's how we review games. But today we want to take the time, first of all, to appreciate the journey so far. We have been doing this now as of last week for 6 months. And in that time, we have had 4,000 subscribers.
Which is outrageous.
Absolutely overwhelming, outrageous.
Very grateful for that and beyond our wildest dreams.
We thought one day we might hit 100 viewers and we would be very happy with that.
Yes.
But the support and the love that we've had has just been incredible. And one thing about when we started the channel, the reason why we started our channel was because we wanted to give a voice, or at least add to the voices of female content creators, reviewers, but also to represent our relationship in a very authentic way, which was not easy for us. We were terrified.
Terrifying,
We were terrified because if you grew up when we grew up in the kind of places where we grew up, it was always very difficult to be out, to kind of share who you are with the world. I spent a lot of my life not sharing who I am. So putting kind of this in a video format and putting it out into the public, we had no idea the kind of reception we would get. But I would get emotional if I talk about how grateful we are for the welcoming that we've had from this community, from other content creators, from publishers. We just
and
feel
from viewers as well.
It's just most importantly, from the 4,000 people that are subscribed to our channel and you who watch our videos. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that we want to talk about is, firstly, that nothing is changing about our channel.
Very important.
Yeah, so we committed to 3 different video series for our channel for this year. One is the Why Own It series, which is basically us deep diving on a big box game, me talking about all the like nerdier mechanics and Maggie being like lost in the story.
And the theme, how much do I feel like I'm in that world and how immersive it is. Yeah.
Our usual kind of reviews, that will continue. The other 2 series that we have that we really enjoy doing, one is Back Chat, which is the fortnightly Kickstarter or crowdfunding review where we rate and rank different campaigns. And on the off week, we do Small Talk. And in Small Talk, we just chat a lot about nothing at all. And we kind of drink our cup of tea.
Yeah, have a cup of tea.
We answer some frequently asked questions on the channel. And then we look at 5 filler or smaller box games. And we really enjoy that series too. So firstly, we want to say, nothing is changing. If you enjoy that free content, it will continue to be free and we will continue to make and enjoy that content as much as anything else. But we have been repeatedly asked in the comments, I get asked all the time.
Which is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How can we support your channel financially? And that is just the question in and of itself we are so grateful for. And we spent so much time thinking about this because we don't take that for granted. And we wanted to put a lot of thought into why we were doing this, what we could provide in response to that, and also making sure that our channel was as inclusive and as accessible as it could be.
Yeah. So one of the things is very early on, we decided we were not going to accept any money from publishers because we saw personally it would alter the way that we look at a game. So we wouldn't be able to be as unbiased or as neutral towards the game, which meant that it would kind of contradict this whole idea of us being authentic, and then we're authentic about ourselves, but then we wouldn't be able to be fully authentic.
Yeah, I think that's a personal thing because some people can separate the two. I struggle.
I would struggle.
Yeah,
I would struggle to, even if I'm trying to be authentic about the game, knowing that this is literally the publisher is feeding me. Is like, it's hard. You don't bite that hand, or it's not as easy to bite that hand. So we thought, we're not going to take money from publishers. The other assumption sometimes is that we are kind of, monetizing this or getting money in any other way. We're not. If anything, since we started this has become a money pit. Like we already spend a lot of money on board games, which is like, it's not a cheap hobby, of course, but ever since we started this, like, if anything, like, we're justifying more purchases. We if you go back to the first video that we did, the Calico video, you'll see how much the trajectory of the lessons we've learned.
Yeah, the evolution of the videos.
Yeah, and the production value. So we obviously we invested in, you know, new camera, new lighting, new sound and audio, sort of microphones and overhead,
mats, all the things.
And all of that obviously costs money. The other thing is also the time investment. So every video that we put out takes between 5+ hours of just even behind the scenes kind of editing work and such to do. So that's a good 10 hours a week.
Yeah, and we do have full-time jobs. That's the other thing, is that this was always meant to be a fun thing that we would do. It is time consuming. A lot of our weekends, so we work all week, and then a lot of our weekends are spent making content. We love to do that. But part of the reason why we wanted to, in our minds, give you a way to support the channel is, think of it like buying Maggie a lovely chai from the local cafe while she's doing hours and hours of editing to pull together these videos.
That boost of caffeine really helps to get through the hours and hours of editing.
The other question I know that we're going to get asked is, why YouTube? So we've enabled YouTube channel membership. So now what you will see down near the subscribe button is another little button called join. And join is what you will use to become a member of our channel. And we did this on YouTube for a couple of very clear reasons in my mind. The alternative would of course be Patreon. A lot of content creators use Patreon as their channel membership, as a way of creating a community. I have to say that I truly believe that our 4,000 subscribers are one of the best communities on the internet. Because I get so much joy out of each and every comment that is made on all of our videos, responding to that, getting to know you all. I feel like I've made so many friends just in that comment section, talking about not just games, but our lives in general. And I really appreciate that. I read them out to Maggie all the time. They bring us so much joy every day to kind of engage with you. And what we didn't want to do is, I didn't want to divide my attention, because if we had a Patreon where we had paid subscribers over here doing one thing, I didn't want you to feel like in order to engage with a conversation with us, you had to be paying and you had to be over on Patreon, creating a user account, being somewhere else, taking you away from YouTube. So wanted to continue to have exactly the same types of discussions that we're having in the comment section here on YouTube, and also to make it as accessible as possible, so that you could just go to one place and not have to go to many other places.
Yeah, and if anything, is enhancing that conversation in the same place, where like YouTube is our platform. So
it is our platform, and we're grateful to YouTube because it's given us this platform to be able to reach you all. The other thing that we thought long and hard about was the tiering of the membership. So a lot of different channel memberships have levels or tiers where the more you spend, the more access you have to benefits from that content creator. We thought long and hard about this. We worked it in so many different ways, and the overwhelming thing that resonated for us was just that we didn't want people to feel left out, or that they weren't
missing out on something in a higher tier.
And you know, and or asking for like a huge amount of money. It didn't make us feel very comfortable, and we wanted to make sure that our channel is as inclusive as possible. And so all we've created is a single tier, and for that tier, it will give you an all access pass to everything that we're doing, in addition to the 3 series of videos that will continue to run as is, and for 100% for free. And so if you do choose to support us, we hope that the price level that we've chosen is an accessible one, and one that you can feel good about for what we are going to kind of try and offer in return, aside from our huge gratitude.
So what do you get when you join the ThinkerThemer channel membership? There's a couple of things that you're going to get immediately. You're going to get a little badge that goes next to your name whenever you comment in the comment section, and it starts from the beautiful cute baby Joey.
Baby Joe in a pouch.
Baby kangaroo in a pouch, all the way through to the fully realized logo of our full kangaroo.
In rainbow Technicolor.
Rainbow Technicolor with a beautiful crown on the kangaroo's head. The other thing that you're going to be able to access are emotes. So we've created all these fun, and what a journey that was.
Wow, that was a fun journey. The interpretation of some of the requests.
The communications, with the designer, with trying to figure out what they're going to look like.
We got there though.
We got there, yeah. So we have a lot of different emotes, and obviously the more members we get, then the more we can unlock and the more we can upload.
But we're starting with 4, so there's 4 immediately that you can use. And oh my god, my favorite one is the one of me just throwing money, because that's how I feel about the Kickstarters.
Very true to life.
Yeah,
yes.
And very true to life is the one of Maggie going, no.
Stop spending money.
Blocking me from spending money.
Yes, yes. So those are the first 2 things that you get immediate access to. The other thing that you'll get access to is voting rights. So when we run polls to help us decide, or for you to have a say on what games we feature next. So for an in-depth review, or even just if we have other questions about the direction of the channel or things that we might want to try. Another thing is when we do top 10 videos, you're going to get early access, so 24 hours before it actually gets
drops
published
on our channel.
So you're going to be able to see that earlier on. There's going to be posts that are only for members, so this is going to be more like a behind the scenes look, so in terms of things that we might be doing in our lives, or also what games we're playing. So it's almost like a sneak peek of what might be coming in terms of future reviews and future things that we feature. Another thing is you're going to be able to get access to the full rating of all of the campaigns that we go through in Backchat. So you know that we usually you'll see the top 10 and you see how we've rated those, but you're actually going to be able to see that for all of the 20 or 30 campaigns that we looked at for those 2 weeks, all the bells and whistles of how everything got rated from both of us.
Yeah, and all of that will happen in the community tab on our channel. So we will enable some of those posts, members only posts, and you will see a lot of communication coming from us in there if you do decide to join the channel membership. If you don't decide to join the channel membership, that is completely fine. We know everybody has a different financial situation, but there are other ways that you can support our channel. Please continue to comment, because we enjoy that so much. Also like the video whenever you can. That helps us with our YouTube kind of search functions, and recommending the video to others. When people ask you about your favorite channels or a video that covers a particular particular game, please give us a shout out. All of those things help support us. If you decide that you are unable to contribute to this channel membership. The other thing is that we will be setting up a tip jar that we will feature in the description of all of our videos ongoingly. That will be a PayPal account, and instead of joining an ongoing subscription, if you just want to tip an amount, any amount,
however small or
however large, we will be extremely grateful. So if it's more just like you really got a lot of information out of one video and you want to give us a small tip, that will be greatly appreciated also. So but we want to really just say that we are doing this to try and create more of a community, to try and really kind of engage with you even more than we're doing today, but we're not walking away from anything that we were doing previously. So thank you so much for all of your support. We really don't have the words to describe the way that this channel has gone. It's completely overwhelming, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much for watching and for engaging with us. And we really look forward to meeting as many of you as possible at some cons when the world gets back to a little bit of normal. But otherwise, thanks for considering joining our channel, our little channel that's kind of blown up. And we look forward to talking to you all soon. But bye for now.
Bye.